What's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and this is the Marvel Legends series She-Hulk. Now, I'm generally not a huge fan of Hulks or She-Hulks, but just seeing the design of this figure and just how awesome it looks, the sculpt, I knew I had to get it. These are available here in Toys R Us. In Canada, shoutouts to my friend Action Figgy Skinny, who helped me pick this up and send this over from Montreal, so thanks to you, man. Now, this figure is a repaint of the gray She-Hulk that was in the Super Skrull Build-A-Figure wave. However, you do get an additional portrait with this and an extra set of hands, and in the more familiar green She-Hulk colors. Hey, thank you for checking this video out. Make sure to leave a thumbs up or a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. This stuff is all available also on my website, toyingaround.ca, and I'm also on Instagram at toyingaround. All right, back to the review. Gonna look at the box real quick. I already took everything out, but some really awesome logo work here on the front and graphics on the side. Rather angry looking She-Hulk, which is fantastic. Makes this very hard to throw away, but it's I gotta unbox, sorry. At the top, we have this logo here, same graphic on the other side and the back. Some more fantastic artwork. And it reads here, Jennifer Walters mutates into She-Hulk, a massive, muscled green hero with boundless strength and the will to do good. Alright, so I'm not going to front like I'm a huge She-Hulk fan, but I will appreciate a really amazing toy when I see it. When the gray She-Hulk first came out, I kind of knew that this green one would be on the way, so I passed on that one, even though that one looked really fantastic as well. There's a pattern here, people. The first one might not be the paint scheme that you want, I guess just wait for a second. This is a repaint of that gray one. The difference is, instead of the gray skin, you have green, and the ripped pants here are black. In addition to that, you also get this alternate portrait, like a very plain Jennifer Walters looking face and expression. The hair's not all flowy, but it's kind of got the same paint apps to it, green with some black wash to bring out some of the details. And it's really cool. It's not just a straight reissue and repaint, like they've given you something extra. In addition to the fisted hands, which are essential to any Hulk figure, you also get two of these semi-open grabbing hands. What I really liked about this figure when I first saw it, it just looks cool. I mean, it's 7 inches tall. It's a badass character. The way the clothing is ripped on here, the musculature, the sculpting, the flowing hair, it's just fantastic. We have part of the ripped shirt here on the back, on the front as well, and the pants it just looks cool. And the actual pants itself, the black parts, are a different texture. So it's sculpted on around the rear and the sides of the pants, and all through the fabric it's textured, and the skin parts, which are green, are actually smooth. You get this angry portrait, which has some yellow pupils in there that really contrast the entire look on the face, so that's fantastic. The teeth and the lips are really done nicely. A lot of times it's really hard to paint teeth. It can look really bad, but this looks great on this figure. The face is slightly obscured by this strand of hair, but otherwise, over the years with Marvel Legends customs, you've seen hair like this, sculpted like this. And it's cool that Hasbro seems to be taking notice and adding that kind of sculpt through their sculptors, whoever it may be, to add that look. The shoulders, I would have liked to see some butterfly joints. I feel like butterfly joints do enhance a lot of figures. I feel like it would get some really good drawing back action for punches. But with this shoulder joint, there's nothing hindering it. You can really pull this arm back and cock back for a punch. Like, look at that. Along with like the sculpted muscles here, every shot with this is going to look like you'll feel the punches. It just looks fantastic. So, you know, no butterfly, it works. Bicep swivel over here. You got that elbow joint. That was like on the Thunderbird and Storm 2-pack Storm, where at first there was a lot of outrage with that joint. A lot of people said it was ugly, and it just seems like lately anything that's an elbow joint, single, double, whatever it may be, nobody's happy with it. There's always going to be somebody complaining. It's really made me appreciate how beautifully designed the real human elbow is. So it's got this kind of disc inside here to connect to the forearm, which isn't your standard single jointed elbow, but this does give you a range to really curl your biceps in that far. That's much more than 90 degrees. And and it's, you know, there's some gaps here in the plastic in this form, but you know, you choose your battles. It works some places, it doesn't work elsewhere. You've got this part of the disc joint inside sticking out at some angles, but once you fully extend the arm, it's pretty flush. The interesting part is that having that joint there gives you a little bit of additional swivel, although the human arm doesn't really do that much there, but it gives you a little bit more range. If you want to make more exaggerated comic poses, that might help you. And of course you have your wrists that rotate and the fists go in and out. What I really do like in terms of design for this figure is they gave it the upper abdominal swivel. It's on that ball joint up there, and a majority of it is hidden by these tattered rags that she's wearing. You can still see it at some parts, but you know, it seems they've gone the aesthetic route for sculpting this and engineering this figure, because clearly you have the abdominal area. They didn't add any ab crunch here, so you lose out on that, but you know, it maintains the form, and that's what makes this figure kind of look so badass. So you can still get some turns in for punch action and whatnot, lifting up things. Like that's still a crazy torso articulation. Waist swivel, there is none. This is still a solid piece right here, unfortunately. The legs go out really well forward, off to the side. There's a thigh swivel here that's hidden in the black parts of the pants, so that's awesome to see. They're hiding as much as they can. You do get a double jointed knee. It's not pinless, and you have your ankle rocker here. So She-Hulk is 7 inches tall. Here she is next to a Marvel Legends Incredible Hulk and a 80th Anniversary Captain America by Marvel Legends. Here she is next to a SH Figuarts Bruce Lee body with a custom Jackie Chan head and a Mezco 112 Collective Batman. And here she is next to a Mafex Michael Jordan and Super 7 Ultimates Bebop. So if you already have the gray She-Hulk from the Skrull Build-A-Figure wave, this figure isn't really anything new to you. It's just in the green colorway with a black pants. You get an additional portrait as seen here, which is a nice addition, so you don't feel like you're just buying a straight repaint, and also extra hands. Would most people want a green one or a gray one in their collection? I'm not sure. You let me know which one you prefer. Thank you for watching this video, and hit the thumbs up if you like, share it with your friends, share it on your social media. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around. You can find me on Instagram at Toying Around or Twitter at I'm Toying Around. Thank you for watching, and keep toying around. Peace.